Alright, what's up, Sag? This is just going to be a whatever comes out type of reading. Those of you who are new here, what's up? I go by Yazara. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, show some love. If you want to book a personal, you can email me, thesaggirltarot@gmail.com. Finally got some space on the email, so you guys can email me again. If not, you can always go to the Wix website, or you can message me on Instagram. Okay, I'm always available for personals if you guys are interested. And with that being said, let's tap in. Let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Something could be a little peculiar, or somebody could be a little strange, or something could be a little strange, or something like that. Maybe that's how you're coming off. Let's tap in. What's going on with Sagittarius? Please, or what Sagittarius needs to know at this time. What's going on? Anything up in the air? Anything coming? Anything that's important? If you guys stick around at the end, I'm going to answer some of your questions. Just please hit the like button. That's all I ask. If you guys can hit the like button, it helps the channel out. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, what's going on with Saggy? What's going on? Okay, we have dragonwort plant diarrhea, mouth throat wound infection. So there could be some type of infection, yeah, due to malpractice. I don't know, maybe you guys are taking some type of holistic approach to some type of an infection, or you may have to, because there's malpractice here, and this is here for a reason. So dragonwort plant, you guys may want to do some research on that if you're not familiar with dragonwort plant, but it specifically says diarrhea. Something here about the mouth, throat, or wound infection. Some type of an infection is here. Infection. All right, we have high. I don't know if this is you with this infection or someone around you. And then high, somebody could be high, or this could represent some type of a high rise or something that's high up. Okay. Someone could also be tall. We have evil laugh, but you get the last laugh. So somebody's laughing at whatever's going on with you. This could have something to do with an infection. I don't know. Some type of an infection. Could have to do with that. Or somebody's talking about, especially if you opened up your mouth and let somebody know that something's going on with you. This could be some type of bacterial infection or worse. And then we have fear, false evidence appearing real. So something isn't, yeah, malpractice is here anyway. So something isn't necessarily true. That's what I'm getting. Or maybe some of you guys that got to do more research, or like I was saying earlier in the community section, to fact check. You may want to get a second opinion in some way, shape, or form. Then we have high school teacher. Someone could be a high school teacher, or high school teacher could be significant. And then something scary. I don't know if you're watching scary movies, or if someone's just trying to put fear in your heart. There could also be an ear infection. I'm getting that because I see the word ear. Fear, false evidence appearing real. All right, let's get more. Somebody is evil and they're getting a kick out of whatever is going on or whatever is scaring you, or that's what they want. They want to scare you or something like that. So petty. Okay. We have water sign. This could be a water sign, or someone has water in their chart. Or you could have water in your chart. And we have instrumental, sound healing, and music. Making plans. Somebody could be working on a song or something, or you could be dealing with a musician or a producer, or in some way, shape, or form, somebody could be like a high up or something, or higher up. It's giving 10th house. I feel like this may have to do with someone's career, or I kind of feel like somebody may have a fear of telling you something, or a fear of approaching you. I feel like you'll be perfect for something. Like either you could sing, you could rap, you could dance, or perhaps you provide some type of service. You'll be perfect for something. But I think somebody's afraid to approach you or to ask you to work with them, or this could be you, Sag. So also sound healing will help clear some of this negative energy out of here, especially with this evil laugh. Oof. Okay, let's get more. We have the public. Yeah, I was given 10th house. The public, it says concerning the people as a whole, in open view, the community. And then we have big butt. Maybe somebody got ass. That's what I don't know. Maybe somebody's afraid. I don't know what's going on with that. On the toilet. Yeah, diarrhea is here twice. I don't know what this is about. This is crazy. Diarrhea. I don't know. Maybe you guys should be careful with what you're eating. You may want to drink more water. I'm getting that, Sag. And I'm also getting you guys may have to do some type of flush or detox. Because diarrhea is here twice. On the toilet, diarrhea. And then it says no friends you can depend on. Okay, I'm kind of getting also, guys, there's somebody here who maybe you spoke and you said something to them. They're telling all your fucking business. And I feel like what's going to happen is not that big a deal, or I don't know, maybe you get a second opinion on something, or something turns out to be a lot less serious, or it turns out in your favor despite some type of fear. Yeah, somebody could also be projecting onto you. If something happened to them, they're probably like, oh yeah, this is gonna happen, or this is likely to happen. I really feel like somebody's giving you bad advice. I really do. With malpractice, there's someone here, guys, in the vortex who don't know what the fuck they're doing or what they're talking about. Oh my goodness, here we go. Let's get let's get some oracle cards. This reading is already malpractice. This could be medical malpractice, legal malpractice, okay, spiritual malpractice. Somebody's afraid of the results too, or they're afraid of the public knowing about something. It says here the public, so they're afraid that the public is going to find out something that they're doing. Okay. Wow. Very interesting. I guess they didn't give a fuck when they were laughing though. They didn't care about the results when they thought it was funny. Okay. Well, let's continue. Let's see what else comes out for the beautiful sign of Sagittarius. What's going on here? What more can you tell me about this reading so far? Hello, I thought you were Allison. I don't know why I thought you were Allison. Hi, Kay. Or as I say, Cat. Cat. Hello. me see. Basically, so far with all this diarrhea, somebody is full of shit. Somebody is full of shit, Sag. Okay? But be that as it may, let's get, oh, the cross. And this was very aggressive. This is very aggressive. Someone could be Christian. This may have to do with religion and or certain responsibilities due to your religion. Something was telling me to grab a biblical card. They're right here too, and I am. Okay, this is card number 36, you guys. This card often it comes out speaking about burdens, again, religion, maybe even some type of hardship or sacrifice. I feel like some of you guys have a lot on your plate. You could be struggling in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you are at a point on your journey where it's like you're questioning God also, like, why have you forsaken me? What have I done so wrong that I deserve this? You know what I'm saying? Like something like that is here. Like, why is this happening to me? Now, for some of you, I feel like it's because of no friends you can depend on. Similar to Jesus, you know what I'm saying? With the cross. People just stand and just watch. We both would have been on a cross. Ain't no way. I wouldn't give a F who it was. Ain't no way you about to kill my son. There's no way. There's no way. You gonna have to kill me too. You get me? So it's kind of like some of you guys, I feel like you're on your own in some way, shape, or form. But the good thing is at least you're finding out, you know, who your friends are. Who your friends really are, who your supporters really are. You know what I'm saying? You get to differentiate, you know, who's full of shit and who actually has your back. Because there's somebody here who's just, they're so scary. But whatever is happening is unjust. Or this is injustice, especially with malpractice. Let me see, what's at the bottom, please? We have the bear. Like I said, this is like somebody who, despite the fact that they may be a little scared, or they may be scared or scary, they still have enough love to stand up for you. Or this could be you. Maybe you are in a position to where you're standing up for somebody who's going through something, or you have their back. Or this could be a situation where you're gonna have somebody's back. This could indicate a public apology or some type of public announcement where it's like, okay, despite the fact that everybody's against this person, I'm not. Something like that is here with the bear. I also see here somebody's very aggressive. Maybe abusive, maybe. Or there's a fear of something that they did to you getting out to the public. Let's go a little deeper with these cards. I'm going to tap in with the Lenormand, the cross, the bear. This is some type of bold move as well. I feel like there could be some type of issue or fights because of your belief system. This could also be labor pain. Somebody could be going into labor. And then I'm getting something about, yeah, the church or the community or your people having your back. You're going through some type of, like, quote unquote crucifixion, or someone around you, they may be being crucified in some way, shape, or form. Even if you watch Passion of Christ, Jesus or Yeshua, however you identify, Christ and or Christ consciousness, I feel like someone's innocent. I do. I feel like someone's innocent, and that's why evil laugh is here. It's like, that's what you get. Like somebody knows that they're wrong. They know it. They know that they're wrong. All right, let's see. Give me more on cross.
36. Cross. Any religion, burden, ending, pain, sorrow, pro bono work, sacrifice, ultra.
Okay, pro bono work. This could be malpractice via some type of legal institution or legal company. That's fucked up. Yeah, because it says false evidence appearing real. Malpractice. This could be a water sign. Something is not right regarding a lawsuit or a legal situation.
For reasons which should be obvious, as tends to be the case when the coffin 8 appears in a reading, diviners and sitters alike can experience the kind of weariness that creates a catch in the throat and a wide...
But you know what? What's really crazy? Isn't this 18? No, this is 15. So that's a number 6. The number 6 could be significant. Or someone could have been born on the 6. Someone could be 26, 36, 46, 56. Or the number 6. 16 could be significant. Maybe 33. 42. Or 24. Or the 24th. Let me see.
widening of the eyes whenever the cross 36 shows up. Like the coffin 8, the Lenormand cross 36 can conjure images of potential pain and emotional endings. And as is true.
Yeah, that's why I was getting childbearing pain with this bear. The cross, the bear, childbearing pain. This could also be some type of public embarrassment.
Coffin 8, when its meaning is transformation, there are ways in which the cross 36 also acts as a harbinger of hope.
See, yeah, exactly. A harbinger of hope. Okay. Yeah, and then with the bear being here too, there's some here about protection. It's almost symbolic of a mother's love. Like mama bear. Somebody could call themselves mama bear. Papa bear, mama bear. And I see something about California. This could be the highway to California. What the fuck is the name of that highway? Is it the 15? This could be a highway because anytime I'm on that highway, I notice that cross. There's a cross. Like if you're traveling from California to Las Vegas or from Las Vegas to California, you know what I'm talking about. There's this cross. I believe that is right before Death Valley. And it's like right in your face. And then there's a warning on there like, oh, I forgot exactly what it says, but it says something about, religion and believing in God and Christ and stuff like that. So you guys may see something like the word obey or repent. Let me see this while we take a look at bear. 15. Somebody's name could be Bear.
Card 15. Bear. Mother, financial stability, weight, food, appetite, employer, supervisor, narcissist.
Okay, she said weight, food, supervisor, narcissist. I don't know why this is telling you about somebody having diarrhea, but somebody's eating too much, and or there could be some type of reaction to something that you eat. This could be food poisoning, or you may have diarrhea after eating something. I don't know why that's important for you to know, or why that would come up or show up in a tarot reading. Unless with the public here, this could be you're going to a public restroom. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you need to prepare in advance, take some wipes or something. If you have to use a public restroom, get you one of those, those car incense and take it in the restroom with you. Because I'm getting something like that here. Like somebody may be embarrassed because they have to go number 2 in public. Okay.
Bear, 15. is another of my favorite cards because of the complexity it can present in a reading. Like Fox, 14, Bear, 15 can be perfectly benign, downright malignant, or something approaching neither of those extremes. Let us discuss the various meanings, and then see how Bear, 15, might function in some small spreads that would make this point. Above all, Bear, 15 is the card for a maternal figure.
Yeah, I'm also getting Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer. Somebody's name could be Paul. Paul Bearer. This is someone who carries a body. The Paul Bearers could be significant, or someone, I don't know, maybe there's a funeral coming up.
Us have had such a figure in our lives, whether in the form of our own mother or grandmother, a favorite teacher, or an older neighbor. We know the archetypal vibe. Warm, nurturing, consistent, a guide, a nurse, a cook, and a comforter.
Somebody could also be heavyweight. Let me see this. So this could be a sign of gluttony. Like also somebody's insecure about their weight. So maybe they don't want to be seen in public, or someone doesn't want to be seen in public with you because of how big you are, or because of your size, or this could be you, how you feel about them. We have the promised land. Then, wow, look what's in my hand. Right here, look, birth of Jesus. I'm not surprised. I just knew it. It never fails. Birth of Jesus. Look at this. Wow. Okay, so we know that Moses never made it to the promised land. And then the birth of Jesus, it comes after Moses. Okay. So this may have to do with your ancestors. It says, how many spies did Moses send in Canaan? You can find that in Numbers 13, 4 through 15. It says, name the new leader Moses appointed for the Israelites before he died. Okay, so yeah, now I'm getting something about a Joshua tree. Joshua tree could be significant. Who hid Joshua's 2 spies under stalk or flax? That's Joshua 2, verses 1 through 6. Okay. And then the birth of Jesus. God caused Moses. Something here about Moses and Jesus. And or what Jesus said about Moses. I believe he spoke about Moses in the temple. I watch the Passion of Christ a lot. The story of Jesus, I love it. I watch it a lot. So there's something about conversations with God. You know, they called Harriet Tubman Moses. In that movie, Woman, I think it was called Woman Called Moses. Harriet Tubman, because she freed the slaves. So there's something here about that too. I don't know how that resonates with you, or how that may resonate with you, but birth of Jesus quiz card says, in which town was Jesus born? You can find that in Luke 2 and 4, 6 through 7. Okay, why were Joseph and Mary in Bethlehem? Luke 2, verse 1. Where did Mary put the baby Jesus when he was born? That's Luke 2 and 7. Who were the first people to visit the newborn baby Jesus? That's Luke 15 through 16. And then finally, who told the shepherds that Jesus had been born? And that answer is an angel. Luke 2 and 8. I'm sorry, Luke 2, 8 through 11. So Moses and Jesus. Moses, Jesus. Okay, we know that Moses was born into wealth and then later found out that he was actually adopted. I like the story of Moses as well. So biblically, Moses and Jesus has something to do with the energy that's playing out in your life. What was God's message to Moses from the burning bush to lead his people out of Egypt? That's Exodus Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 through 10. Where was the burning bush? Answer to that is in the desert near Mount Sinai. Exodus 3 and 1. Who did Moses murder for mistreating a fellow Israelite? That's Exodus 2, verse 12. So the book of Exodus and the book of Luke may be significant. And then we got Numbers and Deuteronomy. And then Joshua. Very interesting. Jesus and Moses. Both 5 letters. Okay. Let's get more. Let's see. Jesus and Moses. This is crazy. Somebody's mother could have sacrificed herself. Or maybe that's what's going to happen. But let me see. Yeah, because this reminds me of an evil laugh. And I hate to bring my mom into this. I really do. Rest in peace to my mother. Around the time that she passed, when she was at the hospital, this card came out. Evil laugh. And it was so crazy how there was a nurse there at the hospital who had a smirk on her face. It was the sickest shit I've ever experienced. Let me see this. What's going on with this cloth? The scholar. So someone's religion could be Muslim or Israelite, maybe Christian, or someone could have been a Christian. Someone could be Christian turned Muslim, because I'm hearing Allah. The scholar. This could also be related to a Catholic school. Someone could be Catholic. Somebody could also be debating, or someone likes to debate when it comes to religion or politics or something like that. And then I see an interview. I feel like there's somebody protesting or something. Somebody standing in front of a building telling what's going on, or somebody's being interviewed by the news. This could be some type of hate crime. This is answers. Okay. The cross, answers. We have the goddess. Wow. Yeah, definitely something here about the public or public speaker. A public speaker could be significant. This speaks about supernatural abilities and being tapped into your higher self. This is reaching a goal. When you see the goddess, that speaks about reaching a goal. Now, for some of you, I don't know, maybe it's been difficult for you to reach this goal. Maybe you had to truly master, because both these cards speak to the notion of self-mastery. So I see someone either being interviewed, or I see you talking about something that matters to you a lot. Let me see the bear. Yeah, someone's a public speaker, or you're going to be speaking in front of the people. This could be a church, or someone could be, yeah, a preacher. Wow. The goddess and the scholar. I don't know why I'm hearing the black woman is God. I don't, or maybe this scholar believes that the black woman is God. Something like that. I don't know what that has to do with anything. What is this bear, please? The nomophobe. 21. This is escapism. Fear of missing out. And then you have the healer. So now this bear is giving me somebody is a narcissist. Somebody wants you locked up or behind bars. They want you to get your channel. If you have a YouTube channel, or if you're in the public, they want your channel shut down. They want you to get banned from social media. There's something here about apps or using apps. Yeah, see, look. After the healer is the athlete, and then the web. So yeah, this has something to do with somebody's obsession with the internet, and or them obsessing over you, watching your videos, or stalking you online or some shit. Somebody could also be in prison who's watching your videos or watching you online in whatever way that you're on there. This could be a water sign. This could also be in a love situation. This could be someone who wants to rekindle a relationship with you because they fear that you're going to meet somebody who's more so on your vibrational frequency. This could be an athlete, or like I said, someone's very religious. Seems to me also that they will protect you from this person. That's probably another thing that someone fears, that you're going to have protection. That is so, oh my goodness, how low vibrational is that? Yeah, because somebody could be like Moses in your life. That's what I'm getting. Or somebody's like a Moses type of figure. They have a very unique journey here. This person's not your everyday typical individual. This is somebody who's very intelligent and they know what they're talking about. This is someone who studies a lot. Their head is always in the books. Um, they're not playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, they play about the journey and spirituality, and they play. This person's not playing. Very powerful individual. Very strong. Very assertive. This individual. This could be a grown ass man that I'm picking up on. Yeah, the throne and the karmic. Yep, and the big chop. So there's another individual here. This could be someone who you cut off, or you block them online or something like that. They don't have access to you. But they're still watching. Or they're still lurking. I also see handcuffs, but I don't know what's going on with these handcuffs. And I see somebody surrendering them. I don't see, like, when they came to get Jesus, Jesus didn't run. I feel like somebody's like, okay, I'm innocent, or I know I'm innocent, so whatever. I'm not gonna run. This is so strange and so stupid. I don't know why people want to do this. I don't. I sure don't. I don't know why people want to do stuff like that. This is stupid. But this may have to do with somebody's belief system. So this is what they really think. This is what they truly believe. They're evil and they don't give a fuck. Something like that. It's like, damn, you're not even going to show compassion for the fact that this person is innocent. Let me see. Please. Someone could be an athlete or they're very athletic. Then there's something here about playing games on somebody's phone, or I don't know if you recently downloaded an app or something like that. You may want to uninstall it or run it through some type of security check. There's also a lot of outside activity. Literally, I see nature. I feel like also nature is calling. However, you're too busy sitting on this phone all day. Let me see this. We have official person. Card number 22. I tried to catch that too. Then we have change. Card number 9 with high honor. This could be someone in the military. Or there's something here about military school, or somebody's literally right now as we speak in the military. I also see a concealed weapon or a license to carry. And then there's the high honor. So some of you guys are to expect a raise or a promotion. This could also indicate that a move is on the way. This could be the police get involved, something happens at your house or something. This could be online. Somebody that started some type of debate or some shit online, and now somebody's trying to come to your house and shoot you or kill you over what you believe in or something like that, or what you're talking about. So some of you guys may have to move or relocate, or this could be your mama's house. Or I'm definitely getting, yeah, they're trying, either they try to break in or some shit like that. Yeah, I feel like somebody's family is in danger. Yep, child reverse, house reverse, because of what somebody is doing online or what you're saying online. Let me see this. It's a goddamn shame. Oh, marriage with main male. Yeah, there's something here about somebody who's gonna protect you, or they are, especially if you have a husband. Maybe this is your husband who's protecting you. Or your boyfriend. And then wealthy man is here too. Somebody also, they're dealing with two different people. Or this is you. Or this could be 3 different people. Somebody's dealing with a married man, a wealthy man, or somebody on the side. This could be an athlete. Or these could be brothers who are after the same woman. There's a wealthy man who's concerned about some work or something that happened at work. Then I see someone telling somebody how they feel about you and that they want to date you, but I feel like this person is cock blocking or something like that. Yeah, somebody could say that this person has a disease or something, or that's what they're saying about you. I feel like somebody's trying to embed fear into the heart of somebody who's interested in you, or trying to get them to doubt that you are who you say you are. It's kind of giving false prophet, especially if you're a spiritualist. Somebody's like, yeah, that's a false prophet. That's a hoe, or that person is always high or drunk, or there's no way that God will want to use this type of individual. Look at their lifestyle, or look at how they look. Look at their weight. Why would God want to use this big bitch? Something, excuse my language. Ooh. Excuse my language. But that's kind of sort of what it's giving. But I think someone's too intelligent for that. Someone could also fear that you don't want to be with them, or you don't want to marry them, or you're not going to stay with them if you find out that they lost their job due to malpractice, or that they're in some type of trouble. I really feel like this malpractice has to do with either a medical official or someone in a position of power. This could be a doctor, or this has to do with an attorney or a lawyer. Mm. All right, let's see. Let's get some more. Let's get some astrological energy to go with this. There's also something here about Spider-Man. Basketball could be significant, or some type of sport. Somebody could be in and out of therapy, or maybe you're going to therapy. This could be physical therapy too. Yeah, this could be physical therapy. Can you give me more on this for Sagittarius? Okay, we have the second house with Gemini energy. Very interesting. Maybe someone's a twin with Gemini, or this could be your sibling, relative, cousin. And then we have the investigator and material goods. So combined, I'm kind of getting somebody's investigating some money that's coming in, or investigating your income. Second house, this is your income or your money. This is also the house of value, self-worth. This is your possessions, financial stability, personal finances, assets, money, work ethic. And again, security. I mentioned security. This could have something to do with security. The investigator. Oh, look, social security. Because look, it says social on this card, social, or this is your social security number. And security is there. See that? Social security could be significant, or somebody's on social security, or this is your income, or this could be with Gemini energy. This could be your primary, and then you have a secondary income. There's something about that. Something about a secondary income. Yeah, this is someone investigating some income, period. There's something here about that, or this may have to do with this lawsuit. Someone could also be very anxious here. It says anxious about their financial stability because of some type of malpractice that they're doing or that they're involved in. Gemini in the second house, again, there's something here about you doing some type of research. This could also represent funding. This could be school funding. This may have to do with financial aid, like for school or schooling or something like that. There could be some financial aid involved, or something here about investigating financial aid, or this could have to do with student loans. Definitely be very careful when it comes to your social security number. This could even be an EIN number with this Gemini energy, because it's giving me some type of duality or dual energy, wherein it's like, okay, it's money, but perhaps this money or this income is coming by way of an EIN number, not the use of your social security number. Or this could have to do with like somebody who you know, their income could be significant. Someone who you know, or someone you're associated with. Let's see what's at the bottom. Fourth house. This could be a family member, guys. Yeah, and then there's something here about home. Home, foundation, family, roots. femininity. Again, mother. That's clarified. We heard that the bear could represent mother or mothers. Your mother or you as a woman, as a mother. There could also be something going on with a Gemini in your life, or someone could have Gemini in their chart. Remember, Gemini is your shadow self. So if you have either Mercury, like you would think that Gemini was co-ruled by two planets. Maybe it's Virgo. I don't know. This could be Mercury transiting the seventh or the second house, rather, the second house. Or look to see what's going on. Where is Gemini in your natal chart? Because that could be the area of focus that you may need to look into. This could be your fourth house of home, comfort, ancestors, and again, property, family values. This could have something to do with, Jupiter. Jupiter is going into Cancer if it is, or has it already. This could have to do with Jupiter and Cancer. This could be the purchasing of a house. Or a building, a school. Maybe somebody's about to purchase a school, a church, a building, something like that. Or you're dealing with somebody, you're talking to somebody who has their own school, their own house or property or land. I feel like also there's some writing here with this Gemini energy. Somebody put something in writing so that you will inherit it. This could be a house. And maybe there's arguments and stuff like that. Maybe that's why investigator is here, because somebody's trying to figure out, okay, who's entitled to what. I'm getting 2 incomes are better than 1. I don't know who that's for, what that has to do with anything. Maybe you and your person, you're thinking about combining some type of income, or you should. If you've been talking about going into business with somebody, especially if it has to do with real estate, there's Jupiter and Cancer energy. I'm getting this is an absolute yes. This is a yes. This could be an answer here. With the scholar, this is the answer to your problems. Get involved in real estate. Is that simple? That's for some of you. That's all you needed to hear from this reading. Okay, real estate. Now let's get some tarot cards. Somebody could also be trying to buy their mom a house or something like that. And for others of you, this could be symbolic of a twin flame. That is so interesting, because I'm still trying to tie this into what the fuck does this have to do? Excuse my language. What does this have to do with diarrhea? I don't see any other decks. So yeah, let's just tap in with some cards. Let's take a look at the recent past, the current energy, and what's to come. There could also be some money somewhere, like buried in somebody's backyard or something. And I'm also getting something about a 2-story building. And then I see money. I don't know what that's about though. Let me see. Or there, I don't know. don't know, maybe you and somebody, you're neck to neck trying to get some type of property or trying to own some property or something. Trying to put something in your name. Let me do this. That was very interesting. Wish I had more time to go deeper into that. Let's see. Recent past. Okay, Knight of Wands reverse. For some of you, I feel like you're angry, you're upset. You may have left or fled, or you may have like just got up and left, ghosted somebody. Nine of Swords, you could be embarrassed. This could have to do with embarrassment or shame. Somebody could have blurted something out. Or I'm kind of getting exposure. This could be negative exposure. We have the Queen of Pentacles here, reverse Capricorn towards Virgo energy. Maybe somebody's embarrassed about their financial situation and or what's going on at work or what happened at work. For some reason, I'm getting this is intentional. Some of you guys are dealing with somebody who don't want you to stick around no way. So it's kind of like they're giving you a reason to leave, or they're trying to make you want to leave, make you feel uncomfortable so that you could just quit or leave yourself. Others of you could feel guilty because you did something wrong. Maybe the reason behind this is justified in the fact that you were not properly trained, or you lack experience, or you're self-taught in something. It's like, okay, well, I didn't know I was doing that, or I didn't know that this was against the rules, or that I had limitations here or there, or something like that. So maybe this could be something so little that it's like the little things that cost. Like this reminds me of that type of stress. It's like, oh my goodness, all I have to do is sign this or sign that, or add a disclaimer, or tell somebody that this isn't set in stone. Something like that is here. All I have to do is tell the truth or recognize the patterns. I feel like something very small turned into something big. You could be dealing also with somebody who's just irresponsible. They can't keep a job, or they don't want to. Let me see this. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, this could have to do with your work or your work environment or something that you're working on. And then the Three of Wands. So I see you're keeping your distance. I feel like this has to do with embarrassment or shame. Somebody could have also turned their back on you because they're embarrassed or ashamed of you. Yeah, especially if money is funny, or if you don't have a job or a career, or let's say if you lost your job. Somebody's changed their mind about you, or they've changed their perspective of you. What's the shadow? We have the Ten of Swords reversed with the Lovers reversed. And then we have Justice. This could be a lawsuit. Or somebody's going to jail or something like that. Or this, like I said, this could be malpractice with this Eight of Pentacles. For some of you with this Three of Wands, this reminds me of a nurse or a doctor standing and watching. I forgot what they call that person. Like on the surgery table, you know how they have people, witnesses, people who stand and watch. Somebody could have witnessed some type of malpractice. So this kind of reminds me of a guilty by association type of thing. But I don't know why I'm picking up on innocence. I wouldn't be surprised if I see the Fool card. Or obliviousness. Maybe someone just oblivious, or I'm just doing my job, or I'm doing what I thought I was supposed to do. There's something here about traveling as well with this Three of Wands. Let me see this. Then I see someone sitting on a computer or a laptop watching, and they're doing some work. I don't know what they're doing, but they're working. Or this could be you. Maybe you work from home. This could be a remote position. Or let me see. I really feel like somebody's trying to save their own ass. It's like they know they're wrong, or they know what they did was wrong, or they know they fucked up, but they're trying to save their own ass. Let me see this Knight of Wands reversed. Now for others of you, there could have been an accident. This could be a car accident. Or a motorcyclist could have hit someone. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is you, Sag. You got the fuck out, or you got away from somebody, or you left. Somebody could feel like you're a player, or you just trying to play them, or you don't really want anything serious, or you're not serious. You could have abandoned something or someone. This could be a house or something pertaining to a contract. Let me see. Six of Coins. Now, if recently someone left you, they left you to go get some money, or they left you because the other person is giving them money or gifts or something like that. I also see somebody going to get something for free, or going to get, this could be some type of government assistance. Maybe someone they fell off in some way, shape, or form. Maybe somebody needs some type of help. Somebody could have had to walk away from their job, or this could be like, because this kind of reminds me of the energy of a veteran, or yeah, this could be a former police officer or something, or somebody could be a former attorney. Let me see this. Nine of Swords. So something or someone left your life. Yeah, see, this could be your ex. Your ex is calling, telling the people that you are scamming the system. I'm so sorry. For some of you, that's exactly what I'm getting. Literally. I don't give a fuck what card out here. I know what this is saying. This ex is mad because you left them, and they're calling the people, telling them that you scamming the system. You're getting food stamps, or you're getting Medicare, or you're getting this or that. This is your ex doing this. This is somebody who's bitter as fuck, angry as fuck, mad as fuck, and sick as fuck in the head. Excuse my language. With the Two of Wands, yeah, somebody knows that you have plans, or you were planning on doing something with this money or this child support or something like that, and they're trying to do some type of reverse or back, or basically they're trying to get back at you at like whatever cost. Others of you are thinking of something that you did in the past, and you're trying to figure out, is this going to stop me from moving forward? Is this going to get in the way of future business deals, or is this going to get in the way of future partners? Or what happens? Wow, remind me of the damn show Passion that I've been watching. What happens if my current person finds out about my past? So that's probably why fear showed up in the flashcards, because somebody's like, oh shit, what if this, what I did in the past comes out? How am I going to wiggle my way out of this? Maybe there was malpractice in the past or something like that. I'm kind of getting that. Maybe someone is a success, or something is successful now that the scam is over. And somebody's afraid that what they did in the past could hinder what's going on now. And they're no longer going to have this type of stability. Or yeah, they get demoted or something like that. This may also have to do with a child, or like I said, some type of income. This could be a small business. This could be something pertaining to spirituality or something. Let me see this. Or this could have to do with old beliefs, like something that you used to do. Maybe you used to sell drugs, or narcotics, or you used to sell marijuana, or you used to strip or something like that. Let me see. We got the Three of Cups. With the yeah, somebody's trying to get in where they don't fit in. Somebody's living a lie. Literally, that's what I'm getting, especially with this Leo energy bouncing off of this Magician, which is giving like Mercury and the Sun. So yeah, Mercury is never too far from the Sun. There's something here about somebody who's very close to you. This could be a friend with that Gemini energy, or somebody who knows you. They're telling something to get some money. Gemini in the second house. They're telling something, like telling your secrets or something, or telling things that they know about you. Something like that. I don't know why that's important. Now for others of you, there's somebody in your circle who you probably cannot trust. And then I'm getting, yeah, birds of a feather flock together. So like I said, this is guilty by association. Something like that is here. I see here you're also controlling your urges to do things that you know aren't conducive for the life or the lifestyle that you wish to live or attract, just because the people around you are doing it. So some of you guys are saying no, even though maybe in the past you would have said yes to this type of fun or this type of shit. Yeah, somebody's like, I could lose my job over this. Maybe someone works at the pharmacy I'm getting. Somebody's like, I could lose my job over this. Stop coming here trying to get a fucking hookup. I'm gonna lose my job. Or this could be like and set it off. Remember with the bank thing? Oh, I didn't know you had an account here. And really, he was robbing the bank. And just because she knew him, they fired her. Something like that is here in these cards. Yeah, Page of Wands reversed with the Tower reversed. Yeah, there's something here about you walking away or leaving these people alone. I don't know, maybe there's somebody's birthday or something. Maybe somebody's trying to rekindle or tell you to come hang out. Come kick it with us. What happened to you? What's going on with you? Oh, you don't know us no more? You don't know me you don't know me anymore? No, I don't. I sure don't. I also see here someone wants to introduce you to someone. But this is some type of trick. I'm telling you, I know what I'm saying. This is like Mercury retrograde energy. This reminds me of something that may happen and it may occur. But similar to like a Mercury retrograde, it's temporary. So even if you are thinking about getting back together with an ex, I feel like it's circumstantial because of financial issues. And then I do see for sure a third party situation. All right, give me one on this Eight of Pentacles. There could also be something going on with coworkers. I feel like someone's not telling you something. And then I see witnesses. Something here about witnesses. We have the King of Swords. So this is who's doing this work. This is this police officer or this military person or this agent or this investigator or this detective with the world. Yep, this is somebody who's online or doing something online. This could be cybersecurity. Yeah, with the Nine of Coins reversed, somebody's income is either illegal. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. And oh wow, see, Queen of Pentacles upright. Or maybe, like I said, that's what they're trying to get them to think. This could be somebody knows somebody who works for the Social Security office, or somebody knows somebody who works for the social, like a social worker or some shit is here. Mm-hmm. Maybe someone's getting AFDC or something like that, and this person is going back saying, oh, this person, they, something like they're frauding, like this Sag is fraud in the system, or this could be you, what you're doing to somebody. This person is fraud in the system. You need to look into this or investigate this or investigate that. But that's not actually what's happening. Or maybe that happened, but it was in the past. Something like that is here. It's like, look. Back in the day, this person was getting all them PPPs. Go and get that bitch. That is not funny. That is sorry, Sad. I'm so sorry. But that's what I'm getting. They're saying something. They're trying to find any little thing. Any little thing. Oh, did this person get an overpayment? Did this person claim somebody on their taxes? Did this person do something? I mean, they're looking for anything, whoever this is, because they've been lied to. They've been lied to. Somebody's like, yeah, if only you knew. Yeah, we're working on, somebody got a whole case open on them. Because of some type of fucking lie. With this Nine of Pentacles, this is money achieved or finances achieved by devious means. We saw Gemini, the trickster. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the trickster god. So somebody thinks that somebody's frauding for some second house income, period, or assets or something like that. That's crazy. Let me see this 3 of Wands. That is not, I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you guys. I'm laughing at the energy. That is not, that's fucked up. 8 of Wands, this is here reversed. Like I said, somebody trying to get something taken down, or someone taken down with the High Priestess reversed. This is fucked up. Yeah, because now they're sending things. Oh, can you send that to my email? Yeah, I'll send it to your email. Or you got a screenshot, you got a recording, show me. I mean, I need some type of proof. So this person trying to get this person to cooperate with them and or help with some type of evidence. Which, okay. I mean, that's how that goes. But this person is fucking lying. So, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone with Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo in their chart. Or this, like I said, this could be you. Maybe you're not even making that much. Or this could be Medicare fraud. I'm also getting the person that's looking into this, they're frauding. Or somebody around them is frauding. It seems to me like somebody goes and changes something. Like they change some type of correspondence, they change something, like something foreign or something. Let me see. Let me really think. What is this talking about? So we have Wands here, fire energy, High Priestess. Like I said, either somebody trying to get somebody fired. Let me see. Or they're trying to get your benefits turned off or something. If you got some benefits, they don't want you with anything. That's what I'm getting. Somebody wants you to struggle. They want you to fall. They want all of your businesses to and all of your assets to deplenish. They don't want you. Whoever this is, I believe that this is an ex or someone from your past. They don't want you with anything. They want you to suffer. So this is some form of retaliation. Now, let me see. 8 of Wands, reverse. It says brilliance, eloquence, or driving energy, which are all dissipated and exhausted too quickly to have effect. Wow. And then it says impetuous action by one who rushes ahead without first examining the terrain and is therefore misapplied and wasted. Somebody feels like you don't know what you're doing. That's what I'm getting to. Especially when it comes to business. They feel like they're 2 steps ahead of you. They feel like you don't know what the fuck you're doing at all. So they could just do whatever and get away with it. But I feel like that's not the truth. Let me see. High Priestess reversed. And for others of you, I feel like sources or your inner being is trying to get you to move forward. Maybe go back to school to take this career here more seriously. Or to take your career more seriously. Stop fucking around with these friends and playing games with these people who are most likely never going to amount to... What kind of reading is this? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry for all the laughing, guys. It's really not funny. Okay. And I promise you, I'm not the one with the evil laugh. I'm genuinely laughing. This is crazy. This is next level. Now, let me see, please, Miss High Priestess, card number C. That's giving second house energy. And then this 8, this might have to do with the 8th house. And then this 3, this 3rd house. Or that Gemini energy, or this person is at a distance. This is who's watching you from afar. Seems to me like they have some type of high. You see, remember we saw the word high? Somebody has some type of bird view. That's crazy. Somebody has some type of bird view. or they're seeing things from, I don't know, a distance. I don't know. Maybe they're in some type of high position of power or something. So they have access to files and records and secrets. Let me see. Por favor. Okay, we have Tipapes. Okay, let me see. All right, so reverse, it says warns against difficulties arising from emotional instability. In a man's spread, it can symbolize the bad influence of a woman on him, one by whom he is emotionally enslaved. Also indicates problems resulting from lack of foresight or reluctance to take sound advice. I'm literally getting, Sag, if this is you, there's some type of downfall or some type of misfortune due to the fact that you're not following your intuition, you're not taking advice, or maybe you're just oblivious, you don't know. Like I said, there could be a lack of planning or something like that. There's something here about your income. There's something here about your income. Wow. That's fucked. This seems to me like somebody wants you with nothing. They want you with nothing. Whoever this is, or this could be an aspect of you. Maybe you're self-sabotaging, or maybe that's what you're in the business of. That you're in the business of self-sabotaging. With the Two of Pentacles, like I said, there's something here about supplementing your income. Somebody could be thinking that they're going to get pregnant and have kids and live off government assistance. I'm getting there's going to be a shock of your life. Something's about to change about that. So there's something here about that. Maybe child support, just income. You know what I'm saying? They're changing things up. They're going to be a lot more strict or something like that. Let me see. What's the current? That is not funny. That is really not funny. That's really crazy. I'm getting somebody smoking, drinking, and partying when you really need to be getting your shit together, or you should be paying for school or something like that. You should be thinking more with the Three of Wands about your future or where you're going, where you're headed. Others of you may be thinking that you're, higher, you're almighty or something like that, or you're better than people. You may think that you're too good for somebody. Let me see this. We have the Five of Cups reversed with the Three of Cups reversed. So I feel like this Three of Cups energy is going to change. With the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, somebody know exactly what I'm talking about. So remember I said earlier somebody was afraid or embarrassed to be seen with somebody in public? That's what I see here too. Like I said, birds of a feather flock together. I also feel like this is an indication that there's somebody in your life who it seems to me like they're an opportunist. All they want is what they want or what they can get. This could be sex without love, or sex without a relationship, sex without commitment. That friends with benefits bullshit is showing up here. And then this 5 and 3 is giving definitely 8 of Cups. So somebody's planning on walking away anyways, or leaving you alone, or like I said, they may be embarrassed to be around you. This could be an air sign, a fire sign, Leo. Yeah, 9 of Wands reversed. The Chariot reversed. If they do come back, it's going to be short. Or like I said, it's circumstantial. It's because they need money or something like that. Or the only reason why they're coming back is because they think you have money. But they're not really your friend. Or they don't mean well. Look, 8 of Cups. They don't mean you well. I just said that. Because these two cards are giving me the energy of the 8 of Cups. And here it is. This is them either returning due to circumstances. It's almost like a settling for less type of thing. That is so sad. Others of you may be a bit forgetful, especially if you're doing something like drinking a lot, partying a lot. You could also be a little irresponsible right now in areas that you actually need to pick up in. Okay, with this Page of Swords reversed, there's also some more spying and shit like that. I feel like somebody's watching, lurking, listening, spying, checking up on you, stuff like that. Maybe even talking shit about you behind your back, but they keep either coming back or they keep going back and forth. This reminds me of the type of bitch, excuse my language, guys, please. This is like some instigator shit. This is like somebody coming to you with some type of information and then going back and telling somebody else, yeah, the Sagittarius said da 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 da. Like hearsay, with that, especially with that Gemini energy. So just be, you know what I'm saying, be vigilant of who you're talking to or who you're telling your business to. Yep, with the Two of Cups reverse. It's like somebody just switch up on you. That is so crazy. Just switch up like that. This could also be some type of argument or dispute or hearsay, gossip back and forth. This could be an argument. But it seems to me like they keep coming back. I don't know why. Or you keep allowing this person back. I feel like this is an aspect of you also that you need to work towards changing. Or like I said, take it more seriously. This could be lying to yourself. Oh, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to stop letting people treat me like this and stop letting people treat me like that. But then you go back and you do it again. Yes. Sometimes we don't learn until it's too late. That's that. We just don't give a. Sometimes we just don't give a fuck. Let me see this Five of Cups reverse. It's giving, that's water under the bridge. Oh, I don't care nothing about him. Oh, you dating my cousin or my friend or something like. Who cares? You care. Or they going on a trip or they going on a vacation. So maybe this is you talking about them like, yeah, that bitch is fake. We have the Seven of Coins reversed. Wow, with the Lovers card reversed too. There's the Gemini energy. And then that Knight of Wands is back again. And it's still reversed. Now look, the Eight of Pentacles is reversed. Earlier, at least it was upright. Now, for some of you, I feel like somebody's leaving something alone. They didn't find anything, or they're not going to incriminate you, or something like that. Or I'm getting something happened too long ago. Or somebody feels like something is just not worth it. So I feel like they went digging for something. But whatever they found, I'm getting either they didn't really find much, or they could just feel like this isn't worth pursuing, or they can't. Something like that is here. Then with the King of Cups, this could be that water sign that we picked up earlier. This may have to do with a water sign. Yeah, I see somebody moving forward. Moving on, moving forward. Wow, with the Two of Cups. I really feel like there's a third party situation here where as soon as you break up with this person or you stop talking to them, they go back to somebody else. Like somebody's like going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Let me see this. Three of Cups. Or this could be you. Three of Cups in the reverse. This could also be what you fear. You could fear that this person is cheating on you, because we did see fear. Maybe you think that this friend is not really your friend, but perhaps you're not giving something enough time. Yeah, because didn't it say earlier something about moving too fast? That's given that Knight of Wands reverse. For some of you, you may have walked away from somebody too fast, or you walked away from a situation or circumstance without getting the facts, or something like that. So you could be assuming shit. Maybe your insecurities are showing, Sag. Yeah. Eight of Swords reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. Wow, there's death right there. So this is some type of inevitable ending. I feel like somebody's upset and mad at the fact that they can't pursue you, excuse me, or that they can't lock you up, even though they tried. That's what I'm getting with this Ten of Wands. Somebody tried their hardest. Yeah, King of Pentacles. This could be that earth sign. Or there's something here about a side chick, or somebody's ending something with a side chick. This could also have something to do with weight loss. Like, I feel like maybe somebody's friend is telling them, or somebody's telling their friends that you got fat, or you're big now, or you don't look that good. Something like that. So that's kind of giving that bear energy. Somebody could also decide that they want to take the bait, or take the, I don't know what they're taking, but they're taking something for their friend. Or somebody's doing something for their friend. And then what's crazy is this person is not even really your friend. This is the type of dude, if this is a dude, he will F your wife or your girlfriend. So I don't know why this person is involved at all. Anyways, this person don't like you. Maybe they think that this is the man or something like that. Like, oh, this person can get me a job or take my job away, or whatever the fucking dumbass case may be. Also see here you guys investing in something. But you may want to keep this to yourself, because somebody around you, either they're trying to copy you with the Queen of Wands reverse, or they doubt you, they're talking shit about you. Like, yeah, look, this person, just last week, she was saying that she wanted to do this as a business. Now she's saying that she's going to go into real estate. Just last week, she said she was going to school. She was going to do this and study that. Or she was going to become a doctor and do this, or a dentist or something. Now, look, she want to do something different. Somebody's saying something like that about you. Like, you don't know what you want. What is this, Eight of Cups? Nine of Swords is here reversed, with the Knight of Swords reversed. Again with the Five of Cups reversed. Yep, I told you something was a lie. Somebody was lying on you. There's the air sign energy. Maybe this air sign figured that out. This King of Swords earlier, who's in this Eight of Pentacles, this person is in their bag. Whoever this is, they take their job very seriously. And they do a great job. Or, like I said, this could be the individual that's involved with the malpractice. So take it out how it resonates. Last time we saw the energy of the Nine of Swords, it was upright, and the energy of someone from your past with the Six of Cups, or something from your past. This could be some type of violence. Yeah, wow, look, Wheel of Fortune. This is some type of negative backfire. Yeah, with the Two of Wands reverse, like I said, somebody's no longer moving forward with something. Yep, something is over. Wow, Six of Wands to the World. At least there's some type of successful closure or ending. Or what I'm hearing is there's something going on, but somebody can't do anything about it. Or somebody with that Ace of Swords reverse and find out that somebody's telling a fucking lie. And then again, there's something here about someone watching you online, following you online. Or for those of you who are looking to expand your business online, I see success. All right, what's to come? We have the Page of Swords. This could be some news or something like that. Maybe you're going to hear about what people are saying about you behind your back. I'm kind of getting that. Or that this friend did this, or this person who you thought you could trust. Could be a Cancer, a Leo, or an air sign. Somebody's also saying some wicked shit about you. Again, something about you getting money or getting paid. Maybe they just don't believe in what you do for a living. Maybe they have a different belief system than you, or they practice a different religion. But I do see some type of news. This could be a text message, a call, an email. Yep, Sagittarius. You're the center of somebody's fucking world right now. Yeah, and then I see some here about your doctor or malpractice here. And now look, High Priestess is upright. King of Swords. So this person tried to go get some information to take you down with this person who they know. Whoever worked at this building, they tried to get some information, or they tried to do some shit or manipulate some shit, and the shit backfired. That's what I'm getting. And then I see something here about a dizzy spell. Somebody could also be involved in some type of weather crisis. This could be a tornado, because I see a tornado here in the Seven of Cups. This could be a tornado. Yeah, it's kind of giving the energy of what, okay, if there's a storm or a fire or something like that, what the fuck do I get first? Do I get myself out this house? Do I get my clothes, my jewelry, my stuff, my second house assets? What do I get? The fuck out? That's what you get before you know what I'm saying? Or this could be dehydration. Maybe someone just passes out. And then remember it said something about an angel and or the presence of an angel. Somebody's name could be Michael or Mike, Angel, Angelo, Angel or Angela or Angela. King, wow, King of Pentacles back. But see, look, Judgment is here reversed. Wow. So like I said, there either somebody doesn't have a case, Four of Wands with the Queen of Wands reversed, or somebody done fucked up somebody's lawsuit. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, see, there it is again. Six of Cups over. There's some here pertaining to your past or someone from your past who you need to leave the fuck alone. See, Six of Cups to the World card. There needs to be some type of ending to this karmic cycle in order for you to actually succeed, especially as a business or as a businesswoman or man, because there's somebody who make you look bad just because you hang out with them or you know them or you know what they've done. Maybe you didn't speak up or something like that. This could also be failing a test in some way, shape, or form. I'm getting something about an EKG. This could be an X-ray. This could also be a heat stroke. Or some type of suffocation. I don't know why I'm getting that. Suffocation. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Let's clarify this. What is this Page of Swords here for? I'm also getting, yeah, someone's very nosy. And they lack judgment. Somebody don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Somebody wants people to see you in a certain light, Sag. They want somebody to see you a certain way. Or something like that. And then I see something here about your house or your living situation. Or someone who you live with, or someone who they live with could be significant. This could be a roommate. I see an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra doing a lot of research. Like they're looking up your family members and all kinds of shit. We have the Ace of Cups. I also see new love or potential new love, or someone's at least trying to talk to you, trying to get to know you. But I kind of sense that you don't trust them. This could be someone who claims that they travel for a living. They have a child too, whoever this is. They have a child or children, maybe even a lot of children. And then I see something here about a water park or a slide or something. And then I see somebody's playing water, some type of water sport. Maybe you're at the beach or something. Somebody could also win a trophy. And this could also be a wishing well. A wishing well. There's something here about a waterfall. Let me see this. 9 of Wands reversed with the Empress. And for some of you, there's some type of insecurity here, or like I said, maybe there's something here where somebody's like, okay, let's give up. Or so, like, I'm getting just when you're about to give up, some type of blessing comes through, or some type of abundance, some type of miracle, or there's something here about a female doctor or a professional who helps, or whatever this is. This could be a gynecologist. There's the Fool card, that's reversed. And then Queen of Pentacles is back again, reversed. You know what? Someone could also be pregnant. And like I said, I don't know, maybe their water breaks. I'm kind of getting that. This could be news that someone's water broke. Or there could be something going on with your water company. I don't know why I'm getting something about a female military. Or females in the military. What is this, King of Pentacles? Women in the military. King of Wands. Wow, with the World. So I see something coming to some type of ending. This could also be a business deal. Somebody seals a deal or something like that, or somebody signs a deal, or somebody gets signed or something like that. I see some type of business deal. Or these are two businessmen. Others of you could be ending things with both of the people who you're talking to. Or there's something here about a world-renowned singer, actor, actress, athlete. Somebody's about to get paid. I'm getting somebody's going on tour. This could also be a new business endeavor, or a new job, a new career. I feel like despite the fact that something is flawed, or somebody knows that something is not right, they're still moving forward. I just don't know what this is exactly, what they're moving forward with. Eight of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. So whatever this is, I feel like this has a lot more to do with the bigger picture. This has a lot more to do with your overall purpose in life and what you're here to accomplish, rather than the little, I guess, the people who have come along the way to try to stop you. Because I'm getting, they're going to be met with a certain karma that may shock them. Because it's like, how the fuck, how is this person getting away with this? And it's not that you're getting away, or they're getting away, or whoever this is. I feel like something is just not meant to be. Somebody is meant to be successful, or they're meant to help heal the world, or they're here to impact the world in some way, shape, or form. So I'm getting something isn't going to happen, not because you don't deserve it to happen, but because God, Source, said you are entitled to some type of promised land or something like that. I'm kind of getting that. I really feel like there's a reason why you were born. Some of you guys are messengers, your spirit guides, your earth angels. So maybe that's why this is happening like this, and this person don't understand it. And I feel like it's because you're chosen. That's what I'm getting. You're chosen. Plus, they're lying anyways. They threw dubs on something. So now here they are arguing and fighting, screaming, because they're not getting what they want. And what they want is to hurt you or to see you in a bad situation. I really feel like somebody just did not know what they were doing. That's what I'm getting. Somebody didn't know, or they had no idea, or something was out of your control. Or it wasn't your fault, or it wasn't your fault entirely. Maybe you were given some type of misinformation when it comes to business. I'm getting that, and that's why malpractice is here. That's why I'm getting something is not your fault. But somebody tried to make it seem like it was. Ain't that nothing? So let's get one final oracle, and then I'm going to close this out. If you guys stick around, I will be answering your questions. If you have any questions, I will be answering some of your questions. And thank you, and shout out to everybody who hit the like button. I appreciate you. Let me see. Tomorrow I'll pick back up with the signs for the weekly and bi-weekly readings. They're all going to be pre-recorded videos, so I hope you guys stick around for that. Make sure you're subscribed if you want those videos. I left you guys a very lengthy explanation as to what you can expect on the channel moving forward. So hopefully you check it out. Let me see, please. Final message for Sagittarius. Alright, Sag, look, Earth Angel energies again. We have 11 signs. The number 11 could be significant. Then we have nature, or 25. Maybe someone has 11 or 25 in their birthday. The number 7 or the number 2. I'm getting, you're going to get some type of sign from nature. Or while in nature. I definitely feel like it's time for you to connect with Mother Earth. With that Empress energy, you guys may want to do more exploring the world, traveling the world, seeing what the world has to offer. I'm going to try something different. Do something natural, or the natural way, or tap in with your natural essence, your natural talents, your natural gifts. So I feel like you're abundant. You just don't know it. And also, if somebody tries to fuck up your business, it's not going to work, Sag. Wow. Look what's at the bottom. Power. Someone could be from New Orleans. This is Marie Laveau. Some of you guys are very powerful high priestess, very powerful empresses, maybe your mothers. You're doing a phenomenal job. You are doing a great job. Maybe that's all you need to hear. There's an ancestor here, you guys. There's an ancestor who wants to remind you of your power, your personal power. There's something about connecting with nature or going into nature. This could be going to a lake, a river, a forest, something like that, or just being in nature. You're going to get some type of sign from the universe. So that's number 1, power. This could also be January 11, 2025. Or there's something here about this year. This could also be November 2025. Could be significant. I still see 7-11 or 7-11. 7, 25 is 7 and 2, or 72 or 27, 28. Okay. My birthday is 11/25. Wow. November 25th. Okay, now. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. What is that? First Deacon? First Deacon. Sagittarius. Okay. I'm a rapper, and my last interview is from a guy from the NOLA Pus. I don't know why I just heard Pus. Plus, I'm a stepdad. Okay. Well, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. They think you're not good. What, at rapping? Alright, I guess this will be the time where I take your guys' personal questions. If you have any, now's the time for you to get a question answered. If not, guys, I'm going to get my ass right off of here. Okay? Because I still have some writing to do. And so much. It seems like I'm not getting any fucking where. That raggedy ass computer. Also, if you guys are interested, which I hope you are, if you are interested in any of my work, such as my book, Mindful Colors, this is my first coloring book. It features some of my artwork converted into coloring pages. And then you also get some affirmation pages in here. It's $13.99 on Amazon if you are interested in my Oracle card deck. Our World Today Daily Guidance Oracle cards are too on Amazon, or you can order this or this from me, thesaggirltarot@gmail.com. For those of you who are interested, also, if you want to get the first edition to the full-length guidebook for this deck, you can get a free PDF copy when you purchase your cards. Or if you purchase these cards for me, and you want to get this book in this format, this is not the updated version. However, this is the old manuscript. But if you want it, I'll send you a free copy in PDF format. So just email me, thesaggirltarot@gmail.com. Mindful Colors 2 will be out by the end of the month. Of course, I'll let you guys know when it's out. And just in case they delete my channel, or just in case you guys don't see me on here, make sure that you follow me on Instagram. The Sag Girl Tarot is my Instagram as well. Alright, so I'm gonna go. I don't see any questions, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I wish you all the best. Don't forget to take what resonates and leave the rest. Peace.